All right, so this is a quick, rough and dirty video just to show this Spotify issue with getting logged out. I wanted to just take a few screenshots in the app to kind of show the flow, but Spotify, the app blocks screenshotting for some reason. I can't imagine what the problem with allowing screenshots in Spotify is, but anyway, the app blocks it. So here I am in my app settings. I'm just showing you in Android here that I do have Spotify installed, and I've got data. Now that number cannot be right. If I'm reading that correctly, it's suggesting I just have barely more than 3 megabytes of song data. I have hundreds of songs, probably, I don't know, could be a couple thousand songs offline on this phone. So I don't know where that number is coming from and where to see the song storage. I do store them on my SD card. I think I have a 64 gig card in here. Anyway, so I've been using Spotify for, several days, maybe almost a week in offline mode, listening to songs in the car, and came out a couple days ago, got in the car and went to use Spotify, and it told me I wasn't logged in anymore. And so now I'm in that loop, and I'll show you. I'm going to start Spotify. So when I come to Spotify now, I get this screen instead of right into my music. And so, okay, well, I got logged out. Okay, I get it. Sessions expire. They updated the app in the back end, something, and so I've got to re-log in. Problem is, I'm in offline mode, and so I can't log in. So I hit log in. Now I'm going to put in my username and password. You can trust me on that here. Talk amongst yourselves. And yes, I know my password correctly. It's 12345, by the way. Okay. Okay. So I've got my username and password in there. There's my email address for the world to see. Log in. Immediately, can you see that? Let's see. I'm getting too much glare. There you go. It's telling me you're currently set to offline. Please go online to connect to Spotify. Well, you can hit connect, but it just brings us right back. So you're stuck. And the only solution that I have found, and I believe others have found that works, is to completely uninstall the app. And when you do that, of course, you've got to reinstall the app and you need internet access. Now, I'm sitting here at home with internet access. Not that big of a problem for me to uninstall the app and reinstall it. It takes time. But all of my offline music, I've got to re-download. I took some time curating what I had available. And even worse is these folks who use offline mode because they rely on it because they're literally in a place where there's no internet access for a month at a time or weeks at a time, whatever. They're just completely cut off from the app at that point. So, Spotify, you got to solve this. Now, I thought perhaps Spotify had solved it because I saw this little doodad. Can you see that one in the middle there? Spotify offline mode. You would like to think that that would toggle it, but it doesn't work. It does seem to work good when I'm in online mode. I can come here and toggle this, and it does put it into offline mode. That seems to work. Except you don't even see it in the app until you shut the app down and restart it, and then you see that it's now in offline mode. But it does not seem to toggle it back off. Now the icon changes and seems to indicate something, but it doesn't appear to work. Let me go back in here and try this. We'll try to log in again. Still says I'm offline. No go. Now let me try to kill the app. Let's kill everything here. Okay, open Spotify back up. And still not logged in, of course. Try to log in. Sorry this video is so long. I'm just getting really tired of this issue, as are a lot of people. And so I'm hoping this helps some developer understand this issue and care about it. It can't be that hard to fix. I'm a developer myself. I can't imagine finding the spot in the logic that says offline mode and just skipping over that if you're trying to log in. If you're trying to play music and all that, great, you're in offline mode, don't download music. But if you're trying to log in to authenticate, I think you should allow that. Prompt the user if you want to, like you're doing here, but it needs to work. So anyway, I guess I'm going to go uninstall the app and re-download everything. Spotify, I hope you get this fixed. Thanks. If there's something I can do, provide more detail, I'm glad to do it. So thanks.